All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Road to Number One video here today. We're starting at 1783 ELO. Bit of a fall from grace, but it's all good. We're practicing our moving. 1783, which is going to be 197th in the world and 18th in the US. I'm going to queue up for a game here, queuing for all three modes, and I'll see you guys when I find my opponent. All right, game here against Fenrys. Let me start off in Alt Papier. What language is that? German? I mean, it could be Slovenian, I guess. I'm actually not sure. I mean, it's probably German, if I had to guess. But we will hedge for both. Because, I mean, this doesn't sound particularly... I mean, yeah, they go France, which makes sense, I think, with the ending of the word. But, yeah, I mean, the word didn't sound particularly Slovenian, so we probably gotta go Austria there. We had an Austrian bollard in the distance, I think. All right, what is this? Looks like Uruguay, I think. We have longer plates. Interesting round. Is that... No, it's not water. I don't know here. You just go Montevideo, or do you go something else? Like... I don't know. I guess I'm just going to leave it in Montevideo, unless it's like chewy or something. It's Salto. Okay. Sure, makes sense. 133 points. Probably should just click middle, but definitely look like a bigger city. Up and around 3. In what looks like Russia. Yeah, 21. Yeah, I don't know this, unfortunately. I don't know. I think you just click Moscow here, or what? Okay, it's what is this one called again? Novgorod. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. Good luck getting that. Round 4. And maybe it's distinct coverage. Probably is, to be fair. We're playing Varied World, so yeah. Bit of a tough one here. Theoretically a metal pull here, so am I thinking Philly then? It's possible. I think that's what I lean the most. Sumatra Palm, which is interesting. I don't think it's Indo though. It didn't exactly strike me. Yeah, I think I'm just going Mindanao then. And we're hoping not to lose a buttload of points on this one, but we'll see. It looks like a metal pull for like the electricity pull. Oh, it's Taiwan. Oh. Okay, that makes sense as well. Didn't like come to mind, but yeah, certainly makes a lot of sense. But round 5 in what looks like Belgium, I do believe. Yes, should be. Could be France right over the border, but I think Belgium a bit more likely with the thicker bottom poles here. I'm not sure about that sign, but certainly could be Belgium. And we'll just drop it here. And it ends up being south of Ghent, but our opponent is quite close on the money there. 174, hopping around 6. Unfortunate to lose all those points on Taiwan, but it definitely happens in... Oman here. I don't know, it's just going to be business names, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it's just somewhere on the north coast, which is tough. Can't be bothered to learn utility bins, so, you know, just drop it somewhere up in here, I guess. Why not? Here, I guess. I don't know. And we'll see where it is. Maybe could be lining up a grid theoretically, but like all of the grid is pretty much going to be around the same angle. So it's a bit tough to do that, I think. And ends up being on the border with UAE, which is quite tough. Yeah, round 7. 2.5. In what I would assume to just be Astana, or sorry, Almaty. Not Astana. Looking at quite big mountains there. And yeah, I guess we're somewhere up in here then. Okay, it was all the way out here. Cool location, cool location. Looking at this set of mountains. But we're moving around 8, triple damage. Gonna be no points on that one. And we will hop into a little bit of Russia again, I do believe. Is this... And it's Buryatia, but my region guessing in Buryatia isn't great, I'd say. First, that was something up here. Does that make sense with the hills? Hills north, hills south, I guess so. Like a little off-road here, I don't know. Something here, maybe? I don't know, we'll try something here, I think. I mean, it shouldn't be something out here or down here, maybe? I guess it could be down there. Oh, it's this valley. Okay, fair enough. 24 points, swapping around 9. In what exactly? Looks like a Baltic country. We do have alternating hook poles, so we should be in Latvia here. Yeah, pretty big factory there, but I don't think we're lining anything up. It is most likely going to be something, one of the extreme points in this country, I'd say. Like, if I had to guess, I would say it looks coastal. So, Lipaja maybe, but, like, who knows, really. I'm just clicking Riga on this one. And we'll call it a day. It does end up being Dobele. We will pick up some points for that, so we're back in the lead. It's hopping around 10, quad damage. In... What is this antenna? I mean, it looks like Italy then? I don't know this antenna though. I mean, this is almost certainly Pano ID'd actually, now that I think about it, but we do have the thick poles. Pretty big hill there to the southwest. Is it ever Sardinia? Like, that's what I'm a bit concerned about. I feel like these trees probably not. Is it ever... Considering Corsica as an option, but like... I can't tell what language that is. I think Corsica would get Italian polls, but... I don't know. I think we just hedge here. We just try not to lose, right? Okay, that ends up working out. And that's actually going to be the game, so we'll take it. All right. Kind of an interesting win there. I guess we're looking at Porto, like this big mountain here, which makes sense. Let's see if it was Pano ID'd. It's not, actually. Some random Tuscany Gen 3 here. All right, fair enough. Well, yeah. I guess we're going to queue for another game here. I'll see you guys when we find an opponent. When I find an opponent. Right. Came here against Zi8gbolt Lyons in moving 1588. If they're AJ Kleinson, I would assume they're definitely better at moving than I am. But I guess we'll see. What an interesting name there. What an interesting name. We'll see how this goes against Zi8gbolt Lyons, but yeah. Looks like Tamil, right? Or at least what I think is Tamil. Will I get something to read, though, is the question. Because... yeah, like, good luck with that. Don't see anything readable yet. It's also in not readable script. Yeah, everything is... Do I just send this? Heavily considering. Okay, we're out on like a bigger road here, so maybe there's... I mean, there was a school name here, maybe. Okay. Yeah, tough, guys. It's quite tough. Well, that says something. Can I read it though? Something Sengangal district. Devakotai. Um, Devakotai. Not seeing it. Does it exist? Might just not exist. Ulthalikai. Devakotai. All right. Sick. 876. We will hop into round 2 in Kenya, it looks like. Kenya can be good for moving if you find a good PO box, but this one looks pretty rural, so it's not looking the best, I'd reckon. We will try our best to find our way to something at least. Some buildings there, it looked like. That's what I zoomed past. I'm not mistaken. What's my region guess right now? It's an excellent question. Well, we've reached a dead end going that way. Did I go this way? I might go uphill. Okay, what the heck was that? This way looks more promising, I guess. Moving towards civilization. Yeah, I mean, they've sent, I don't know. It appears I might have went the wrong way after all. I'm just gonna click Nakuru here and hedge for it all. It's Eldoret, sure. Unfortunate that we didn't get to this road in time. But there will be some points, round 3. In what looks like Newfie, Tor Bell Island. Bell Island? Where's Bell Island? Looks like there's a lot of people waiting in line to... Alright, well, I guess I'm looking for Bell Island then. Fogo Island, Horse Island, Bell Island's there. It's like, where's the... so where's the, Don't really see how that works. Can't lie to you. So are we in, like, Conche? That doesn't work either. How does that work, boss man? Bro, I am not seeing the 5K. What? There's 2 Bell Islands. Well, that is what they would call tough. On 4. That explains why I couldn't see the 5K though. Does explain a lot, doesn't it? Alright, that way's a dead end, it appears, so I'm only forced to go this way. And Romanian signs are typically quite good, so we'll see if we can find something useful. But the question is, will I get to a sign? Can't believe there's 2 Bell Islands, though. I didn't know we were on Bell Island. I just assumed we were on the ferry to get to Bell Island, but the ferry to St. John's from Bell Island makes a lot of sense. Now, we do have some pretty big mountains here. Pretty gigundo mountains, to be fair. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving down the road here. And we've reached some form of civilization. We have a sign here for Kalamanesti. Can I read this sign? Falchia? I don't know which one. I don't know where that is. Kalimanesti. Okay, I guess we keep moving them. Okay, well, they've sent. Hmm. I don't know, it's pretty big mountains. I guess I just leave it somewhere near Brashov, but Kalimanesti's there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Valsia is the county, but I didn't know it. But that makes a lot of sense. Probably could have scanned for the county, but it's all good. Looks like one of the Canaries. What does this waystone say? GC, which should be Gran Canaria, right? GC 205. There's the 212. Where's the 205? Maybe I should just be sending this. Okay, they're sending, so I can take a little bit more time here. I don't see the 205 though. But it does look like we're somewhere up in the middle here, so I'm just gonna leave it in here. Somewhere. Yeah, it's all the way down here. Yeah, findable, to be fair. But 15 points. We will hop into round 6. In Spain, it looks like, with the outer border. What's our place name? Arancepas. Castilla Mancha is this one. I guess we just send, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna send somewhere up in here. Where's Arancepas? I mean, maybe I've chosen the wrong side. Could be up here as well. Okay, it is. That's tough. There it is. Okay, 758. I was between these mountains and those mountains, obviously, but I think it said Quink on the sign, so maybe I should have probably sent there. All right, looks like New Zealand. This looks like this stuff here north of Nelson, but I'm not sure I'm going for that or not. Okay, we do have Marlborough possum guards, so I think I'm gonna send it, like, send something up near Picton here. I've clicked on no coverage, but that's all good. Like, kind of hedging for this area here. Marlborough possum guards being the long ones, but even though I'm in Gen 1, yeah, it does end up being somewhere up here. Watamongo Bay. 1678. We will hop into round 8, triple damage. In Finland, I assume. We will probably just go this way to the west. And sign for Hirvi Skosi. Broby. I've heard of Broby, maybe. Yeah, haven't heard of Broby. Astila. Okay. Have I heard of Broby? Maybe I just haven't heard of Broby. All right. We will keep moving. Do I just send this, honestly? I'm considering it. Let's just send it. Stila. I mean, I'm thinking if those are big places, but I don't think they are. I just don't know them. Okay, it's all the way down here. Fastila's there. Yeah, sure, fair enough. I mean, I just went for it there, round 9. In it's Malaysia. We're gonna go this way towards the main road, it looks like. And we have a sign here, it looks like, so. Bandar Baru, Palau, Kamping. Kotabaru, which is where again? Maybe that just means something else. Can I get on this highway? Appears not. Can I? Bro. Bro. Oh. Bro, I knew... Okay, I'm actually trolling it, but yeah. I don't know. Okay, we were in Kuala Terengganu. Yeah, that makes sense too. I've trolled. Okay, well, back to even. Back to even. I got so lost up in what Kotabaru is, and it's like the most massive city of all time, isn't it? So, I don't know. Like, sometimes the knowledge needs to stick in your brain. I just haven't played enough moving for it to, so it is tough. Alright, we're playing Phone Code Simulator here in Brazil. And we gotta hope I know the phone code. I do find one. 3-1. Oh no, it's Bello, right? Bro, I almost clicked, I think this is 4-1. Yeah, I've lost my mind there. Thank goodness. Round 11, 4.5x damage. In Ontario somewhere. This is not good if they're, I mean, they are Canadian, I think. So, could be bad. We're into some Mobia Technology Innovations coverage. The hell? Eagle Lake Road. Okay, like... the other way then. Okay, it's just only this coverage, or what? Oh, what do you want me to do with this one, boss? Like... Bro. Nah, you are not serious. On the most important round against a Canadian. Well. Halliburton Highlands. Beats me, man. Is Halliburton a place? Shout out Tyrese. I mean, bro, who knows? Oh. Might be a place. Well, let's see. Let's see about the Halliburton Highlands. Well, it was Eagle Lake, which it did say that on the sign, but a very nice region guess by them. Which is tough. Thought we were winning the game there. They gave me a question. I don't know. Anyway. Is that a rounded plate? It's very hard to see. It is. So Nagano then. Maybe. Okay, ends up being South Nagano there in Takamori, but 165. We hopping around 13. 5.5x damage in Colombia. First thought was, do I just go for it or what? I think I would kind of like to confirm, but I'm just going for it. Like, the angle is just too good for the Tumako Road, isn't it? Like, yeah. Probably should have sent in Civilization, but like, the angle just looks too good. I don't know. Yeah, okay. GG. Yeah, kind of just went for the instant there because I figured they might not get that one. And yeah, we pick up 7 rating for it. We'll queue for one more game here to end off the video. And I'll see you guys when I find an opponent. All right, game here against top 20 of Ukraine in No Move 1685. We hop into a Norway here, I believe. Bit interesting that... Wait. Why isn't that green? It's because it's Sweden. What have I done there? A low-key bannable guess by me, but that's all good. Round 2. In what looks like Canaries, I'd say. Not sure which one. We got some land there to the west. So maybe you go Tenerife then. We're looking at La Gomera. Makes sense, right? I think. Maybe I should have went a bit further down if I'm going Tenerife, but yeah, still. Okay, I've mocked it completely. I guess it did feel like Greece. Okay, you know what? We'll ignore. We'll ignore that just happened. We'll ignore that, all right? And we'll hop into this round, which kind of looks like Rio Cisnes to me, but like, listen, could be further south here. Maybe one of these. Big Mountain North, yeah, sure. I don't know, this doesn't really line up, but we'll leave it there for now. Okay, it's here. It's actually on the main road, which is surprising, but 159 points. Moving around 4. In Cambodia. And looks like Thai border, I assume. We got mountains north of us. It's like one of these roads, like it's up here somewhere. This road maybe. Except we have a ridge like in front of this ridge. So I don't know, I'll just leave it here. Okay, it's here. And there's the smaller ridge, I guess. It's not this big ridge here, but it's good enough. We'll take the points, round 5. In Peru, looks like Tumbes very dry and sandy, so automatically thinking Tumbes or Piura. Sullana maybe is a good hedge, but I think I'm just leaving it in Tumbes, right? It actually ends up being Sullana. That's tough. Yeah, fair enough. Probably should just be getting that, but it's fine. Round 6. In the Netherlands, not going to be too much here. Westdijk. Isabella Weg. Yeah, okay, like, who knows. Just drop it in the middle. Okay, ends up being Max South there. There. Fair enough. Alright. Hopping around 7. 2.5x damage in Thailand was my first thought here, I think. White car, that looks like Thai on the sign as well. Region guess-wise is a little tough, though. I think I'm just leaving it in the middle. We're hedging for this stuff and this stuff. I do see a little bit of a hill here to the east, which would be weird for most stuff there, but it ends up being lowy, which, yeah, that makes sense with stuff north. But our hedge ends up paying off 632, whopping around 8, triple damage. And Taz, what is this? Wait, is it Brazil? I think it's Brazil, right? I don't know, sun's like a little bit unreal here. I think the polls, like, doesn't really strike me as Australia, though, so I think I'm just going, like, Rio, Sao Paulo area, right? Hopefully I'm not trolling it here, but I think the rounded pulls like this just never feel like Australia to me, especially with no crossbar at the top. So, could be Santa Catarina or something, to be fair. Okay, no, it's just Sao Paulo downtown, yeah. Fair enough. That's going to be a GG, 12,000 damage there. And that's going to be the episode. 11 rating for that. We're up to 18-12 on a 4-game win streak. Let's check our ranking here. We're 167th in the world and 16th in the US. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, of course. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to timestamp anything that you saw as interesting. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.